Guys, here's all about tomorrow's episode of Saturday Morning Kids, plus a few tips for you parents, my youth leaders who are looking for ways to just inspire their kids and motivate them to keep their times with God consistent. So first things first, tomorrow's episode is all about visions. We're continuing our series. We've been talking about God's plan for us, God's perfect plan. Last week we tackled dreams, and this week we're talking about visions. We're going to be looking at 1 Samuel 3 tomorrow on Saturday Morning Kids. Every Saturday we're posting new episodes. They're at least up by 10 a.m. So if you have kids 8 through 12, they have got to be a part of this program. We are doing some exciting things, so you can catch us on YouTube under Kingdom 5 Student Ministries. And here's the deal. If we get 100 subscribers to our YouTube channel, we get to customize our URL, making it a lot easier for people to find us. So I really encourage you, if you wouldn't mind, help us out and subscribe to the YouTube channel and tell your friends about it, your peers, other parents that you know, and also youth leaders, so that we can get our subscribership up and get our custom URL. So that's tomorrow, Saturday Morning Kids, all about visions. I've titled the message, When God Has a Vision for My Life. So I think your kids are really going to enjoy this. And that's tomorrow on YouTube. All right, as promised, some tips for helping your kids stay consistent in their devotion and their time with the Lord. Of course, the answers for kids are never so cut and dry because each kid is different. Each child has a different personality. They have a different way that they respond to things. So you really have to be looking at how your child learns new information, how they retain things, and also how they respond to instruction. So take all of this with a grain of salt. But I would say the first thing is to be the example in how you set time aside for God. Ultimately, whether your kids admit it to you, they look up to you, you're their heroes, they admire you, and the example that you set is going to be the life that they ultimately want to lead. When I was growing up, I saw my mom's Bible open. She had praise and worship on when we came home from school. In the morning time, church was important to her, and it was important to us as a family, so we were always there. And so she set the example with her life that God was a priority. So he ultimately became a priority to me. So I would say be the example. If you want your kids to be consistent in their relationship with the Lord, show them consistency and they will follow. The second thing is don't let them off the hook, just like you would with anything, with sports, with music, with community activities, extracurricular things. If they commit to something and they say they're going to do it, most parents I know are going to hold their feet to the fire and say, look, you said you're going to do this and this is what you're going to do. It's the same thing with their relationship with God. Help them build him into their structure of their everyday, just like they would anything else, their homework, their school, and all the activities. Make sure devotions is right on that list. If you're doing this, kudos to you. Keep at it. Don't let them stop. You want to help them build strong, healthy relationships with their God. So build that time in and really enforce that in your house. Make sure that they are taking God seriously and that he's not some kind of sideshow in their life, and they'll follow suit with the example that you give them. So I would say those two things are huge in terms of building consistency, setting the example and being the example, and enforcing God as part of the priority of the family. That's a really great way to start to help your kids build consistency. Remember, whatever you're sowing into them now is what they're going to be reaping in their adulthood. So take that time to invest into them and into their relationship with the Lord, and you're going to see a lot of great results from that. God bless you guys. Join me tomorrow, Saturday Morning Kids at 10 a.m. on YouTube, Kingdom 5 Students, and subscribe. Help us get to 100 subscribers. God bless you guys.